Finally, the level of insecurity where everybody they complain everywhere don't finally reach Abuja. Listen to what these people they talk say they happen for inside Abuja. I know so many people there Abuja don't tell me say directly apart from this video, but listen to what they talk say they happen for Abuja. You gonna say this thing where they happen like this. Now waiting everybody warn against, but Nigeria not listen. Today now don't they play the reality now everybody they enjoy like this. Watch the video, make you share and make other people they see them. At least make people wait there, make them know area where they go they avoid.
The security of residents and commuters is of paramount importance in any thriving city. Like any other state, residents of the Federal Capital Territory are relying on the government to provide these necessities. Recently, there have been an increase in incidents of insecurity. Activities like kidnapping, car snatching and burglaries have made the residents to feel unsafe. While some of these predicaments befall residents to and from their places of work, many, especially the city outskirts, dread the night for what might happen in the dark.
No, there's nowhere we have security now in Nigeria. Actually, even in FCT here, before we think that the FCT is a place that is secured because we have high-ranking officers, high-ranking government officials in this FCT. But for now, what we're saying, nowhere is safe in Abuja now, in FCT here now. Yes, I think in Peggy the last time they came. I have a friend in Peggy. In fact, he have packed out of that place. Say they will shoot sporadically, guns everywhere. For it, they will kidnap children, men and women, and before it, they have vamoose, nowhere to be found. In fact, he said he have to put his house for rent for him to have more peace of mind. Because when any day he went out for work, he don't have peace of mind until when he turn back to see his family safe. Now, in fact, he has packed out of that place. His house now in that place is still empty.
First and foremost is the one chance, and secondly, the dark places that people try to rob you and take your bags and phone and stab you. I also jog over the weekends, and before I used to jog like 5 a.m. in the morning, 5:30 with people, but right now you can't see anybody jog at that time except to go to the gym or the stadium, because those dark places or early hours of the morning, people go about stabbing you, taking your bags.
I stay in Kubwa, so the major security challenge there is with all these bikes people. So especially those who go for early morning duty, that wakes up very early in the morning. So it's that most of those bike people, they have this kind of dubious acts. Maybe those quiet areas, like under the bridge of that federal housing, you see them obtaining people. To the extent they even carry daggers and all the dangerous objects.
I was involved in one chance. I entered one chance vehicle with my mom, and then they collected all our money around area 8. And the funniest part was that area 8, there's a defense quarters there. So I expect the security to be more serious than it is, and most of Nigerians now we're kind of scared to even move in the night. It's not as it used to be before.
And the funny part, the worst part now is that the kidnapping alone, the kidnapping now is not just about the ransom. They do say body parts. That was the information we got. So once you are being kidnapped, instead of asking for ransom, they look at the person. The person is maybe physically okay, and maybe they have bias somewhere. You see them moving the parts of those human beings, which is so outrageous.
The activities of vandals and scavengers are also well documented. Infrastructure like street lights, manholes and other government properties are vandalized on a daily basis. These scavengers often enter private properties to steal belongings.
So I think a government in Abuja here, they need to do something, because they will pick those things, they will go and sell it to pantakers. Those pantakers, they need to work on those pantakers, because if they did not see where to sell those things, I think they will be afraid. All the pantakers in Abuja, those bambola, they will buy those things, they will go and sell it in a cheaper rate. Because if you go to that place, you see newly buy properties there, and you wonder how can somebody dispatch all these things. Some even get leather that shows you that they have not even used it before.
Politically, there may be an argument about FCT having a special status, but as the seat of power, residents expect that more can be done to ensure that the city is safe? Ferdinand Durohar.
See, this thing where would they complain about Nigeria, about security matters, it be like say we dey play. If you now know the level where this thing down they reach, like this way would they so. If you know the level where this thing down they reach, una go this up, una go they pity this country. Now, tell me the state where say if you stay for Nigeria and they 100% sure say at least to an extent security for here they guarantee. These same people will be governors and president for this country. Then go another country, they work out freely for night without security. Nothing they will do them. But Nigeria here, they know they safe. Even, okay, let's assume say Joe Biden, if he work out for Nigeria without security, they're not born away. But we now will go their country, feel free. You know, you go see our leaders, even our citizens, they go UK, different countries, they work out freely. Nothing they do them. But once you enter Nigeria, at that time you go to shine your eye. Every corner of the country, people they sleep now with one eye closed. And the government not really see the thing as an emergency. They still not see the thing as emergency. You know, insecurity. Forget all these investors who they look for. We don't need investors now. What we need now to put our house in order. We need to put this country in order. We need to bring an end to the insecurity. And first, how to solve this issue of insecurity? Say, start first of all. You know some people where you need to address those ones first. During the time of Yaradua, he do that way that they call what do I call herself? Niger Delta something. Amnesty. People will go get guns, even they return. As they return the gun, he give them amnesty. All those kinds of things happen. A lot of bring down the tension for that side till today. That tension never rise since that time. So you get some areas for Nigeria, we say the kind of issue where they did that kind of thing they take follow. And security agencies say no, but they no one agree. They no one follow that pattern. They look for operation tight corner, operation teeth don't break, operation this one peace and keep. May we approach this security issue, these challenges that we face now, with sense. You understand? And again, midnight surveillance, they're very important at this time around because the kind of criminality they happen from night toward Nigeria now, they too much.